Indian Federalism. It explains about distribution of power between different levels of government. Indian Federalism is a system of government in which power is divided between the central authority and different constituent political units like states. The Constitution of India, which was adopted on January 26, 1950, establishes a federal system of government in which power is divided between central government and the states. The central government, also known as the union government, is responsible for the administration of the country as a whole. The central government has the power to make laws on a wide range of subjects including foreign affairs, defense and telecommunications. The President of India is the head of union government, is also head of executive, is elected by an electoral college made up of members of national and state legislatures. The states, on the other hand, have their own governments and are responsible for administering their respective territories. Each state has a governor as its head who is appointed by the President of India. The states also have their own legislative assemblies in which members are elected by the people of the state. The states have the power to make laws on a range of subjects including education, health and police. In addition to the states, there are 8 union territories in India. These are directly administered by union government. These territories do not have their own governments and are governed by administrators appointed by President. The Constitution also provides for a system of checks and balances between the union government and the states to ensure that neither level of government becomes so powerful or too powerful. For example, the union government can intervene in the affairs of a state if there is a breakdown of law and order, but it can only do so with the consent of state government. Overall, Indian federalism is a unique system with a delicate balance of power between the central government and the states. It serves as a foundation of India's constitutional democracy and helps to ensure that the country remains united while also allowing for regional diversity. The Constitution of India divides the powers of the government between the central government and the state governments into 3 lists: the union list, the state list and the concurrent list, and the subjects which are not included in union, state and concurrent list are added to residuary subjects. The union list contains 97 items which are of national importance on which the central government has exclusive power to make laws. The state list contains 62 items which are of state importance and on which the state government has exclusive power to make laws. The concurrent list contains 52 items which are of common interest to both central and state governments on which both can make laws, but in case of a conflict, the central government's law will prevail. The terms union list, concurrent list, residuary subject, state list refer to the division of powers between the central government and the states in India. The union list in India contains subjects of national importance on which the central government has exclusive power to make laws. Some example of items in the union list include defense, including the armed forces, weapons and defense production; foreign affairs, including relations with foreign countries and the conduct of diplomatic missions; currency, including issuance and regulation of currency and coinage, including minting of coins; communications, including post, telegraphs, telephone and other means of communication; customs, including collection of customs duties and regulation of trade; railways, including regulation and development of railway transport; atomic energy, including the development and control of atomic energy. Shipping and navigation, including the regulation and development of shipping and navigation on inland waterways. Union taxes, including taxes on income, wealth, and sales. Census, including the conduct of census and collection of demographic data. The State List of India contains subjects on which the state government has exclusive power to make laws. Some examples of items in the state list include public order and police, including the maintenance of public order and the organization, control and direction of police force. Land, including land tenure, transfer and alienation. Agriculture, including the development of agriculture and animal husbandry. Water supply and irrigation, including the development of water resources and regulation of irrigation. Forests, including the conservation and development of forest. Local government, including the constitution and powers of municipal and other local authorities. Health and sanitation, including the regulation and development of public health and sanitation. Education, including regulation and development of primary, secondary and higher education. State taxes, including taxes on professions, trades, callings and employments, and taxes on goods and services. Public entertainment and gambling, including the regulation of public entertainment and gambling. The concurrent list in India contains subjects on which both the central government and the state government can make laws, but in case of a conflict, the central government laws will prevail. Some examples of items in the concurrent list include criminal law, including the Indian Penal Code, the Code of Criminal Procedure and Indian Evidence Act. Civil procedure, including the Code of Civil Procedure and the Limitation Act. Marriage and divorce, including the laws related to marriage, divorce, maintenance and adoption. Economic and social planning, including the formulation of plans for economic and social development and their coordination. Trade unions, including the regulation of trade unions and their rights and liabilities. Electricity, including generation, distribution and regulation of electricity. Industries, including the regulation of industries and their development. Prevention of cruelty to animals, including the prevention of cruelty to animals and regulation of the treatment of animals. Prevention of food adulteration, including the regulation of quality and standards of food products. Weights and measures, including the regulation of weights and measures and standardization of weights and measures. The Constitution of India gives the central government the power to make laws on any matter that is not enumerated in the union list, state list or concurrent list. The subjects which are not mentioned are not given in union list, state list or concurrent list are included as residuary subjects. The subjects like e-commerce, internet, hardware, software, hacking, all these subjects which are not present in state list, concurrent list and union list are considered under residuary subjects. The power to make laws on residuary subjects is handed over to central government.